Hey guys, it's Obsolete here. The network test for Elden Ring starts on November 12th, so we are super close to being able to have our first experience with the game. Although we don't fully know what the limits are of the test, I am incredibly excited to get a feel for the game finally. With that being said, Elden Ring released the 5 classes you can use within the network test, and today I want to share the news as well as give some of my general thoughts and theories. Alright, so starting with the first one, we have the Warrior. As you can see here, the first class is the Warrior, which in the past games is usually just a high strength type class, or a very well balanced type class. In Dark Souls 1 it starts out with a longsword, and in 2 it starts out with a broken straight sword, and in 3 it starts with a battle axe. Judging by the photo on the right, it looks to me like you'll start with a longsword, so it's likely a pretty well balanced class, and good for if you aren't really sure in what direction you want to go with your character just yet, so I can see a lot of people using this, and I feel like it's a safe bet. Next up we have the Enchanted Knight. The first thing I find interesting is although this is a mage type class judging by the staff, some of the armor pieces look fairly heavy in equipment load. This to me strikes as the sorcerer class in previous games, and from the trailer you can see the blue sorceries being used, and there is a blue gem at the top of the staff. Also, it doesn't look like you start with anything else weapon-wise, so beyond spells, I'm curious to see if the staff itself is an acceptable weapon in case you run out of spells or mana. There also could be a dagger or a short sword as a side weapon that we can't see if that isn't the case. The magic in this game looks absolutely amazing, so I think this might be the class that I end up choosing. For the third class, we have the Prophet. The Prophet wields a pretty big club, and from the name, I think it's also a miracle type class. So I would personally expect this to function similar to the Cleric, and it will likely have a heal spell or maybe some sort of lightning spear or other damaging miracle as well. It also appears to have a shield, so you won't be entirely defenseless. In the gameplay preview, I don't think there were any or many cases of miracles being shown, so we don't quite know what to expect there. The next class is the Champion. This class looks to be a light armor class wielding a pretty big battle axe. I'm not 1000% sure if it is an axe, but it does look like one from the photos, but you can only see just a little bit of the weapon. This reminds me a lot of the Bandit class from Dark Souls 1, so it will likely be a strength class, but also a squishy, lightweight type class. You'll definitely pack a punch with this class, but enemies will pack a punch too. Other than that, it seems like a fairly basic class, and it doesn't look to have any other weapons. And the fifth class we have is the easiest one. It's a pretty basic knight class, it's the Bloody Wolf. You'll likely be fat rolling with this one, but this looks to be the beefiest class out of the 5 classes we see. It looks to me like you are holding a greatsword of some sort, similar to the Claymore. You can also see a shield that is quite small, which makes me think it's a parry shield, but it also could be a medium type shield. The top 2 pieces of armor look fairly heavy, and the bottom 2 look pretty light, so I'd imagine you are going to be above 50% equipment load, but not at the 75% equipment load mark. This is going to be the go-to class if you want to be the tank of the group, and I would imagine there would be a ring or some sort of item in order to make enemies target you similar to the other games. That would be very useful within dungeons and boss fights to guide new players, as they can soak up the aggression and focus on basically keeping you safe. And that's all for the classes. I analyzed as much as I could going off the images. Hopefully you guys are as hyped as I am for this game. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment on anything I might have missed. Thank you guys for watching.